This is a war between good and evil. It's also a war between we the people and the Bar Association. The Bar Association is a cause of the vast majority of problems we have in America and the world. They own and control everything.
The subject of communism has never changed. We consider it the greatest satanical threat to the peace, prosperity, and spread of God's work among men that exists on the face of the earth. The downfall of two great American civilizations came as a result of secret conspiracies whose desire was to overthrow the freedom of the people. There is no question but that our nation is increasingly upholding the communist conspiracy today. As a nation, we are helping, it would seem, to underwrite communist revolutionaries in our country.
Erie Railroad versus Tompkins is a magnificent court case. Now, what this case does is it sets up a duality of citizenship. There are the citizens that live at the common law, and there are the citizens that live at the national law, or what is called Admiralty and Maritime Jurisdiction. Now, the way they get away with putting this Title 26 and this Title 27 out, the way they do it, is they create this Admiralty and Maritime Jurisdiction, and if you volunteer into it, you are in it.
Anyone that goes to a bank, you're really not getting a loan from the bank as a private industry. You're getting that loan from an extension of the United States government. You're actually going to the government and asking them for money. So, but I wanted to go to the nature of why a judge would say that. And is it true? I just can't possibly fathom that a bank is actually an agency or an agent, and there is a difference there, to the general government. I mean, I can be an agent for anyone I want to as long as there's a contract there. But for me to be an agency, I would actually have to be inside their corporate charter somewhere. Okay? So the very existence of them saying that they're an agency or instrument to the general government proves two different things. First of all, it proves that the government has an agency in which they deal banking with, number one. And number two, it actually says that the banking got its rights from the government.
You can't come forward against the world's most powerful intelligence agencies and be completely free from risk, because they're such powerful adversaries that no one can meaningfully oppose them. If they want to get you, they'll get you in time. But at the same time, you have to make a determination about what it is that's important to you. And if living unfreely but comfortably is something you're willing to accept, and I think many of us are, it's the human nature. You can get up every day, you can go to work, you can collect your large paycheck for relatively little work against the public interest, and go to sleep at night after watching your shows. But if you realize that that's the world that you helped create, and it's going to get worse with the next generation and the next generation who extend the capabilities of this sort of architecture of oppression, you realize that you might be willing to accept any risk.